Hello guys, it's Rick the Trader. Today I want to educate you guys on prop firm trading. So over the years, especially in the last decade, we've seen the emergence of so many prop firms, and these are just simply funding organizations, which as a trader, the only thing you need to do is prove that you have the good trading skill. After you prove that, you get funded a substantial amount of money depending on what they are offering. Then you trade for them, then you get your profit share whenever you make returns on their money. In case you make a loss, they also absorb the loss, so the risk is on their side. Meaning, as a trader, you have the advantage because it's getting easier for traders to now have Forex trading capital, because capital is one of the major issues that most traders face. So today I want to do a review of this specific organization called the 5%ers. So the 5%ers was actually established in 2016. It's been there for about now 5, 6 years, and they offer quite different and unique funding programs as compared to the rest of the prop firms. In fact, I find them quite interesting because they have very unique programs which I think are very good depending on the type of trader that you are. So these are their programs. They have three types of programs. One is the instant funding, where you get funded directly, so you don't need to do the demo challenge. We have the freestyle and we have the 100K bootcamp. So let me just go and start with this instant funding account model. The instant funding account model simply means once you pay for the challenge, you start trading the live account immediately. For example, with this account, we have two options. So I'm going to focus here in the middle on the $10,000 instant funding. That means you get funded instantly $10,000. But they have two types of options. One is the low risk, the other one is the aggressive program. So with the low risk program, your profit target is 6% and you have 180 days to do that. That is a whole 6 months. With the aggressive program, the profit target is 12% in a period of 2 months. I think all these programs are very unique because having to attain 6% in 6 months, that is so much time, and I think almost any good trader should be able to do that. Same with this other program, which is 12% for 2 months. If at all you are an aggressive trader, the leverage also varies. The leverage is 1 to 6 because you have a whole 6 months to do the challenge. So that means there's no need for you to rush your account. On the other hand, you've been given a very good leverage of 1 to 30 because in this case you're an aggressive trader. So you want to probably do your challenge as fast as possible. Their profit payout is 50%. That means it's 50-50 profit. And this is where it now gets interesting. They have a scaling plan. Let me just show you the scaling plan of the program. This is the low risk and this is the aggressive program. If you're going for the low risk program, remember you're getting funded $10,000. Your target is 6%, which is $600 in a time period of 6 months. So what happens once you attain this milestone? Once you hit the milestone, you get funded 4 times your initial balance. So assuming you hit this milestone in maybe 1 or 2 months, your account is taken from you, you withdraw your profit and you get your 50% share, then you are funded a $40,000 balance account. Then onwards, all you need to do is make at least 10% of this balance. 10% of 40K, which is 4K USD, you get double your money. Same thing to here, 80K, 10%, double your money, 10%, double your money. And this balance doubles all the way to $2.5 million. I think this is the most interesting bit because it's easy to look at the profit target of 50-50 and you think that other prop firms offer more. But if you are very realistic, more people, we have more people losing their accounts in other prop firms because they're trying to make so much money in a short period of time. On the other hand, if you're a very patient trader, and let's assume it takes you every 2 months to even just make 10%, meaning you're making 5% a month, it will take you approximately a period of about maybe roughly 18 months to be able to have an account balance of $2.5 million. That's if you're a trader who uses low risk. On the other hand, if you're an aggressive trader and you're able to achieve their targets, in a shorter period of time, then that means it will take you lesser time to be able to attain the same balance of $2.5 million. So the scaling plan is one of the most unique ones that I've seen in any prop firm. And I think this is very good for anyone who wants larger capital and someone who has a long-term perspective. And under the instant funding accounts, we have the 20K starting balance, we have the 10K starting balance, and we have the 6K starting balance, because the fee is different for each account, but the targets are the same. If you're going for the low risk, it's 6% in 6 months. If you're going for the aggressive program, you have to hit 12% in at most 2 months. In case you finish your challenge earlier, even the better, but the maximum time frame has been allocated. And under the low risk, it's important to note that they have a maximum loss that they allow. Then it's important to also use a stop loss. They have a maximum stop loss. It's a must for you to use a stop loss under the low risk because you've been given a larger time frame. But under the aggressive, you're allowed to trade using the trading style that suits you best. So there is no maximum stop loss required, and you can even trade your account without stop loss, and the leverage is even larger. The other program they offer, apart from the instant funding, is the freestyle program. And this is also a very unique program. I think there is no other prop firm that has ever offered a program that has such a good deal. So with this program, first of all, the evaluation is very different from your normal prop firm where you do a demo phase one, phase two challenge. In this program, there is no phase one, phase two challenge. It's only one challenge. So you are actually evaluated in a series of 100 trades, 100 positions. So after you've taken 100 positions, you need to have at least a winning factor or a performance factor that is greater than 2. What that means is, if let's say your maximum drawdown was 2%, you need to make at least double that amount. So with this account, there is no maximum drawdown because most people fail prop firms because we have a drawdown limit of, let's say, 4, 5%, 6%. Here you have no maximum drawdown. As long as by the time you are hitting 100 positions, your performance factor is greater than 2. So even if you had a drawdown of 10%, you won't lose the challenge as long as by the time you're hitting 100 positions, you make at least twice your drawdown. So if you had a negative 10% drawdown, at least you need to make a 20% return. If you had a 2% drawdown, you need to make at least a 4% return. Also, there's no profit target because most people fail also because of the profit target of hitting, let's say, 10% within the next 30 days. Here, you have no profit target. So even if you're going to make 6% return, as long as the performance factor is greater than 2, you still have passed the evaluation and you're going to get funded. The leverage is 1 to 30, which is also very good. And let me just show you more details about the freestyle program. This is their freestyle. And the most interesting bit, there is no profit split. You get to keep 100% of your profit. I think that is the best deal that has ever been offered in any prop firm. So we have two types of freestyle, the 25K and the 50K. The rules are the same. So with the 100% profit, the thing is, the organization has their own system where they look at how you place your trades and then they do their own evaluation and then they copy some of your trades. Because for you to have such a performance factor, there's a high chance that you're a very good trader. So they'll be copying some of your trades and that's how they make money. But that is none of your business. The most important bit is that you're going to be paid 100% of what you make as your profit. So yes, there's no drawdown limit on the challenge, but after getting funded, you definitely have a stop out level because now you're trading with real money. But the stop out level is 10%, which is still a very good deal. And just to answer some questions about the freestyle program, about the rules, and about how you go the challenge. So a stop loss is not necessary. You can trade without a stop loss. Can you trade the news? Yes, you can trade the news. Is there a growth program? Yeah. So this is their growth program, the scaling plan. I've told you one of the best things about this prop firm is their scaling plan is very unique and quite aggressive. So in your first level, you get funded the 50K, and every other time you attain the same profit factor greater than 2 in 100 trades, this is how you get scaled up 75K, 100K, and it goes all the way to $4 million. So depending with how sooner you can be achieving the target, you can get funded all the way up to $4 million. So their last program is this 100K bootcamp challenge. So with the 100K bootcamp challenge, first of all, it's very unique because the entry fee for normal prop firm for 100K challenge is usually about $500, $700. But to this challenge, this is how you go about it. The entry cost for the challenge is €85. Then upon passing the challenge, you now finish paying the rest €215, which makes it about €300, which is literally about $317 using the current conversion rate. So this is very affordable for $100,000 account. So the thing is, you only pay this rest of the amount once you've successfully passed the challenge. In case you fail the challenge, instead of paying the whole amount, then the company doesn't refund you because you fail, you'll only have lost €85. But now, after passing the challenge, is when you can pay the rest of the €215. So with the 100K challenge, it's done in three phases, phase 1, 2, and 3. And the target here is not 10% like other pro firms, you're only targeting 6%. So normally you target 10% phase 1, 5% phase 2. That's about 15% in total. But here you're targeting 6% for three phases, which is about 18%. A very small difference of just 3%. So it's just something psychological, but it's literally almost the same thing. But the advantage here, or what makes this program unique, you have a whole 12 months to complete the challenge, which is enough time. I think that is one thing that is very different because having a whole year to complete a challenge will make your trading very easier because you're likely to make very little mistakes because you have enough time. And then the leverage is 1 to 10. And upon passing the challenge, definitely you have another scaling plan. So the profit target is 5%. This doesn't mean that you need 5% to withdraw. You can withdraw your money anytime. But what it means is that every time you hit a total profit of 5% of this balance, you get scaled up by a certain percentage. So you go from 100K to 125, 150. The scaling plan continues all the way to $4 million. And just to mention lastly, the 5%ers have so much in terms of trading resources, as you can check from their website. They have a Forex blog, trading tools, trading ideas. They have so much content to help you as a trader to benefit because eventually as you benefit as their trader and make profit, they also benefit from your returns. So they have a Forex blog. Here they teach about psychology. They have so many articles on their website which can be very beneficial for any trader who is trading with them. They have interviews with already successful traders on their website with their trading strategies. They have they have a page for trading ideas where, as long as you are part of their community, you can be able to share your ideas on what you think on a particular trading instrument that you are looking on. Then you can come on their page and look at what other traders think. Then they have a special collaboration with Dr. Gary. For those of you who don't know, Dr. Gary Dayton is the author of this book, Trade Mindfully. It's one of the most recommended books in terms of forex trading psychology. So they have a collaboration with him, and this is what you're going to get. They have sessions that are being held. These are the dates and the specific time. Then you can attend their sessions as long as you're one of their active traders for absolutely free. And the sessions will be recorded and they'll be available as long as you are trading with them and you're part of them. So they have so much in terms of trading resources. They have a Forex blog which has over 200 articles. And all these articles are just about Forex trading, weekly analysis. They have a trading room with their own expert traders where they share their trading ideas. They have Forex classes which are absolutely free in their website, and anyone can access these classes even if you're not part of them. So I think it's very clear to me that this program not only offers the best in terms of the funding program, but I think they've also diversified to make sure that they offer quality resources to make sure they help you to succeed as one of their trader. Because most pro firms, all they care about is you pay for the challenge, you pass, then you trade with them. But these ones have gone an extra mile, which I think is very good, especially if it's your first time taking a pro firm challenge. This will be a very good prop firm for you to take. They even have a Forex scalping workshop. If at all you're a scalper, they're teaching about supply and demand, so much content. So I think what I can say about this prop firm is that they're unique because they give you so much time to pass the challenge. There is no hurry. The fee is quite affordable. Then they offer so much in terms of resources to make sure that you actually succeed. And finally, you cannot forget about their scaling plan. They have one of the best and most aggressive scaling plans, meaning you can easily manage a lot of funds. And just to make it clear, you can have three instant funding accounts, you can have three bootcamp accounts, and you can have one freestyle account. You remember the account types, here they are. So you can have three instant funding, three bootcamps, and one freestyle. Remember, when you have three instant funding accounts, the maximum you can get funded here is 2.5 million. So times three, the maximum you can get funded here is 4 million times three. Then here the maximum you can get funded is 50,000. So if actually you have the capacity to manage all that number of accounts, which will be about 7 accounts, then you can end up managing a portfolio of roughly about $19 million. That's how good this prop firm is. So I'm actually going to be taking a challenge on the instant funding. I'm still contemplating whether I'll do a low risk or an aggressive one because both of them suit me, so I'll just see. But I'll be taking one of them, then I'll be updating you guys over the next few weeks how the challenge will be because it's an instant funding account. And just to give you more tips on how you'll be able to also take your challenge and pass them. And for more information about the 5%ers, just kindly check the link which is in the description. You'll be able to find the link to their website and you can sign up with them and start your trading career.